Hello prefaces, welcome to Emeka Gratuitous channel. If you're just joining me, thank you for joining me. My old viewers also thank you very much. And if you're thinking of just viewing this and off you go, no, please, the routine here is you watch the video in full. If you are moved to leave a comment, please you do so. But the most important thing is to subscribe. Subscription will really give you a better platform so that whenever I make a new video, you're going to be notified. A quick overview of what we do here. We talk about financial crime, we talk about current affairs, we talk about relationship, and we talk about everything that has to do with our lived experience. And today we're going to talk about a question I received from one of my subscribers. And the person was wondering why lately I don't talk about scam activities or to educate people about it generally. Well, I told the person that I'm just gonna answer this question formally, like in a way of doing this video now, so that probably if anyone has the same question or maybe the person is wondering what is going on, then this is the answer. Okay, well, let me say that as far as I'm concerned, like I always say, that anything that has to do with financial crime, it is a very important issue. And if we have that really set aside or maybe defeated in the society will be better for it. Would you imagine maybe living in a country or in a society where everybody is just sincere, everybody doesn't really look at whatever you have as a monetary value, and everybody has that prudential sort of way of dealing with money or dealing with people, and honesty becomes a watchword. You know, that kind of country would be a very good country, or that kind of society would be a very good society. And the reason actually why I set out to be doing this, I didn't start from today. I didn't start from doing vlog. I started this over 7 years ago. And some of you who are very keen about this, if you look at my first video was recorded 7 years ago, even when YouTube is not even monetized. So the incentive is not about money, but it's about passion. And actually, like I said, I didn't start it by vlogging. I started by writing blogs. I have a blog on scam activities and how to educate people on it. And when I was part of the 10-man research team that evaluated youth policy in Southeast Asia, I tend to, that was where I have my first epiphany. That's where I saw the effects, the impact of scam, and since then I vowed that I'm just going to talk about it, and not only to spite anyone or not only to cajole or no personal interest whatsoever, but it's just to educate people and those people also that have this erroneous view that once you come from a certain country that you are prone to scamming, that you have to scam someone or something of that nature. I just want to dispel that misconception again, because generally in most countries you have bad eggs, and scam activities is not just one factor. It has different factors, multifaceted. You have a dating scam, you have pure currency scam where people invest to scam people. You also have different type of scam that you can talk about, letter writing, hacking, and credit card, different, just call it by name, even some in the family setting. You have scammers too who could swindle their relatives. You understand? You have Ponzi scheme, those people who open a financial institution, but rather their aim is just to defraud people. Like even is it cryptocurrency? You could see there was a time that a lot of people were doing that. They use it as a ploy to scam people. So there are different type of scam activities. So my mission was just to say, okay, people should be careful, and people should actually, before doing things, you have to look at it decisively and have a kind of if you are not sure about it, ask somebody. And sometimes I was told in my training that when in doubt, leave out. When in doubt, do not do. So that is just what my principle is. So, but let me go straight to answering that question. Why am I not? Why I'm not doing this lately, or something like that nature? Or probably people will say this is overshadowed by. I normally talk about politics back in Africa, and sometimes I talk about global politics as well. Why I'm not doing that essentially lately is because the scourge of scam seems to be very, very pervasive. And even the government themselves are those people that are in the forefront of, say, channeling their resources and everything to see that they stamp out these activities. They are not doing it properly. They are just there in the big board where you see advertisements, you see a lot of jingles, you see a lot of people shouting on television about how to stop scam, how to do this, how to do that, report this, report that. Even the banking sector now, some of them, they will just be telling you this is what you should actually watch out. Once you see this, this is likely a scam and all that. So all those adverts, all those efforts, there is no synergy. It's more like people shouting, more like a barking dog that only barks, but they don't bite, So the scammers, if you were to ask me, if I'm an arbiter that we judge, if you were to ask me, the scammers are winning. Because recently in Australia, I don't have the specific statistics here, but if you can just check it, go to the internet, just check the activities of scammers and see what's going on. In Australia, I believe that it's over 821 million that was stolen from Australia alone. Talk about places like, say, Asia, places like Africa, places like United States of America, United Kingdom, Canada, and all those places. You understand? So, scammers are winning. And I also had this personal encounter with, I will tell you this, but I don't divulge people's names. So you may be wondering if probably the person is watching this video, the person will know who I'm referring to. Actually, there was a time I had this encounter with a family where I'm in a very good talking terms with the person, and it happened that the mom of that person was scammed. And even before, it wasn't even scam, it was more like that was the first phase of, how scammers entices their victim. So I saw it at first. I told the person, hey, that this is actually scam. I told the person, look at it this way. I went as far as bringing out some of the sort of documentation evidence to show that a similar scam like this is how it started and this is what it ended up to be, you understand? So, but at the end of the day, that's some people that I was trying to say, oh, let me see, it's not my business. If we were to use that selfish standard, people say, oh, no, it's not my business, oh, this is a business or whatever, So, but let's assume that I felt that it's my civic duty to do that because and a friendship sort of for camaraderie, you understand, to show that concern. But it wasn't reciprocated. The way I was even told, I was more like kind of shunned. I wasn't given that sort of reception that I expected someone that is like a friend to give me. You understand? So, but I bottled up. I said, okay, probably they have the magic wand. They have the solution. I said, let me watch. Let me just be a spectator. It ended up that at last, my name was spread as someone who is a pure hater and all that kind of thing. But the person ended up scamming the person. I don't want to call names, but it ended up very badly. You understand? The same way that I have been doing this, like I told you, it's not today. I've been doing this rather, sorry, for so long a time. And each time I've done that, I've never seen any person among those people that I've been educating. Nobody has ever asked me, oh, how do I encourage you? How do I do this? What do we do? And all that. Nothing. You wouldn't hear that, you know. But if it were, say, somebody that is doing musical stuff, or somebody that is doing maybe religious activities or something, you know, you see their supporters, there are people who are benefiting from that information, will be helping them or will ask them some certain things, how they could help them to advance this message. Nobody. It went so muted, and it's only just few people that will say thank you and all that kind of thing. And like I said, I wasn't doing this because of anything and all that. But you'll find out that the victim of scam, this is just go out there, check it. The victims of scam will most likely trust their scammer to talk more than somebody who is educating them. I'm telling you, they will actually rebuff you. They will tell you off. They will believe that you are, in fact, taking their mouth from a juicy honey. You know, once you're telling them, don't do, they will see you as if you're nagging. You are more like a person that has a mission. And dare tell them that, hey, that this is what we should do. This is how we could do that. They will hate you entirely. That is outrightly, they will hate you in and out. So the fact there is that scam activities will never, if you were to ask me, it will never, so long human existence persist, and so long we live in this Mother Earth, scam activities will never cease. Just quote me. It will never cease. We only have to talk about it for prevention's sake, for this thing, because these guys are getting so sophisticated, and the victims are not getting sophisticated. The governments and other apparatus that are working to fighting corruption, or fighting the scam activities, are not doing much. They are just paying lip service. You understand? I've never seen. Like I said, I've been doing this for over 7 years or thereabout. You could imagine if you're doing a degree for over 7 years, you'll be a professional in it. But I've never seen any invitation from a government person. I've never seen someone asking, hey, you sound as if you have idea about this. How can you help us? Nobody has done that. Nobody has come to say anything. You understand? So it is just my personal effort. I've been trying, going there, sensitizing people, doing my bit, writing blogs and all that kind of thing. Like I told you, I never started by doing vlogging. I started by doing a blog, and my blog name, if I should check it, I've lost the login because it's been a long time. It's been over how many years now? Over 10 years now. So if I check the login, you see it is still there. It is still there. A lot of articles I've written about it, a lot of sensitization that I've done about this. You know, but all said and done, what did come out of it? It is just silence. So I would say that though I'm not discouraged, I'm going to keep doing this, educating people, trying to do my own bit. But my own best may not just be enough. You understand? So we all have a responsibility. We all have this responsibility to help, you know, in this fight, because you cannot do it alone. Those people scamming are very sophisticated. They've diversified. It's not just one thing. If you're saying that you're going to catch them only in a dating site, or you're going to catch them in online stuff, they are doing other things that actually it's advanced. I will tell you, it's very, very advanced, you know, because they are not there's no bickering among them. What they do is that they keep getting so, you know, keep getting so well formidable. You understand? So you could see, to crack that kind of thing, you have to be formidable. You have to fight someone in an equal equilibrium. It has to be the same equilibrium. If it's somehow at way, if it's like skewed and unbalanced, you know what the result will be. So that is the answer to that. I'm not really kind of discouraged. I'm not disillusioned, but I feel that there's more to be done. That's all I could say about this. And thank you all for viewing this is more like I wanted doing this to be a very, very quick vlog, but it seems I've talked a lot. So I'm just gonna stop it here. And like I said, if you're a new viewer, thank you. Please do watch the video in full. If you're moved to leave a comment, you do so. But the ultimate goal is for us to subscribe and also to pass the message, share the message. You know, we cannot just do it just by ourselves. A tree, we normally say, a tree cannot make a forest. So thank you and remain blessed. Bye.